Eight-Bit Baseball is on. Today's game is between the Overland Kings and the Haunted Egrets. The Kings are perfect 4-0 and are top of the league. The Egrets are 2-2. Well, all the warm-ups have concluded. It's time for the game to begin. Let's play ball. Excellent, and Matty on the hill today for the Kings. Romano leading off for the Egrets. He's the shortstop, and that's a hit. Back up the center. Oh, look at Olaf diving, and not afraid to get his jersey dirty early. But he missed it, and Romano is on base with a single. Fisher now up to bat. And he hits that one over on third base side. There might be enough room there for a double play. Not quite. Not quite, but the lead runner Romano is thrown out. One down now for Newman, the left fielder. And it's hit back over on the third base side. And he grabs it, and it's hit into one out. But not both. So still 2 outs. Castor run on first. And now it's going to end the inning there. Wow, Castor just hit it right back up to Matty, who gloved and threw to second. So not quite 1, 2, 3, but 1, 1, 2, 3, something like that. And now we are to the bottom of the inning, and the Kings up to bat. Post is pitching for the Egrets today. Herb's the second baseman after the quick out. Herb sits that one back over to Romano, who gloves and... Ooh, that was close, but he is able to throw Herb's out at first. Leone now, the right fielder. Back inside, and he bats at that one. It's hit out to Toby, who's able to glove and throw him out at first in time. And we're done. Into the second. Egrets up. Matty once again pitching. It's his 19th consecutive inning without surrendering a run. Strike one to Bestall. Matty winds and delivers. And it's a ball. Looked like it was on the outside edge and this kind of trailed out. 1-1. And then back across the plate, and he swings at that one, and the throw is over in time. So, Toby now is up to bat. Bestall is thrown out. 1 ball, no strikes to Toby from Matty. Back inside for a strike. 1-1. Matty delivers inside for a second strike. 1-2 to Toby. Matty delivers, and inside he bats at it. It's hit out into the left field. Dannard is back there, but it's hit deep, and it's... Oh, it is into the stands for a home run! Home run by Toby from the Egrets gives the Egrets their first lead of the game in the top of the second. And Matty's run shutout streak is ended officially at 19.1 innings. So very impressive. It's an excellent performance, and took an amazing home run to finally break the streak. All right, and so that is going to be a triple, and we've still got some offense going here for the Egrets with 2 down. Post the pitcher up, and Matty, his opposite number, of course, pitching to him. 1 ball, no strikes to Post. Matty throws him a second pitch inside. 2 balls now and no strikes to Post. Matty, all right, third. Oh, and that one's in the dirt, so 3 balls now and no strikes to Post. Matty. Oh, that's a swinging strike. He got him really well with the pitch back to the inside there. 3 balls, 1 strike to Post. And then back on the inside. He bats at that one, and it's hit over to the first. Oh, it got past Kenny. Kenny was not in position, and it got past him, and he actually drove in an RBI there. Wouldn't you know it? So the score is now 2-0 Egrets. Romano. Oh, that was a diving attempt by Olaf, but not in time. So they are still in business here with a runner at first and second. Now the center fielder Fisher is up. Matty checks the runners, delivers, and back inside, and that is hit foul. So that will be strike 1. Fisher, the center fielder, takes the pitch inside, ball 1. So 1-1 now. 1-1. And back inside for another ball. 2-1 is the count. a third ball there. 3 balls, 1 strike to Fisher from Maddie. Oh, across the zone, so we've got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Maddie lines and delivers. And inside, he walked him. Maddie walked Fisher. So that is a base on balls. The bases are loaded, and that is a very lightly hit single, and Olaf is able to grab it and throw to second for the 3rd out. So they're out of that one, and to the bottom of the 2nd we go. Kings in a deficit. For the first time this season, one of the first times this season, I'll have to review. They're normally playing with the lead, so let's see what they can do here. And that's a solid hit out into left center. Newman's going to have to chase it down, but he's all the way up to second with a double. So that's how you respond in a moment of crisis. And another hit, back-to-back hit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was, he was able to catch it. That was Newman on the long line drive there. He was able to catch that one. So Ronald now comes up, the center fielder, and he hits that one foul. Strike 1 to Ronald. No balls and 1 strike. Post. On the inside for a strike. It was a very fast pitch there. Runner at second. No balls, 2 strikes. And he bats at that one. It's hit hard into the left field. Newman is back there, but that's a home run. A home run ties the ball game. Dramatic. All right. Olaf now, the shortstop for the Kings. Tie ball game. Post on the hill. 1 down. Trailing outside. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Back inside for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Olaf. The Overland Kings shortstop. Strike! Makes it 2-2 from post. 1 down. Bottom of the 2nd. Tie ball game. Oh, outside for a ball, so we've got a full count. Let's see what post can do with the full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Olaf. The pitch there is back inside. He bats at it. It's hit over to the 3rd baseman, who's able to throw him out in time. So how about that? We are able to get another quick out. Golder on that one. And back over, and he also throws that one out as well. So we are out of the inning. Top of the 3rd. Castor up to bat. Strike! He swung right through that pitch from Maddie. No balls, 1 strike to Castor. Cleanup man. And he hits it that one. That's down the line. That's in for a hit. Leone's having to chase that one down out in right field. And he's going to be up to second with a double. What a way to lead off the inning. Best all now. Nobody down. And Castor out at second. And he hits that one back up the pike. Yep, that gets into center field. That's a hit. That's a hit. The runners are going to have to hold. So runners now at 1st and 3rd for Toby, the Egrets' 2nd baseman. Batting .400 with 2 homers so far this season. Outside there, Maddie's behind on the count. 2 balls, no strikes to Toby. Runners at the corners. And a ball inside. So it's now 3 balls, no strikes to Toby. And a strike. He got the outside of the corner on that one. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Toby. And the runners are in motion. And a diving Olaf cannot get to that one. And the ball is into center field. An RBI. And the runners advance even further. So runners still at the corner. And the Egrets are ahead. 3-2. Golder. He's popped up. He's popped up into right field. Leone makes that catch. Runners cannot advance, but they're still at the corners now. 1 down for Bundy, the catcher. Maddie checks and delivers a ball on the outside. 52 miles an hour. He's lost some velocity there. He's delivered a lot of pitches. This has been a different situation for him this season. He's always been pitching with the lead or with the game tied. So a little bit stressful, I'm sure. The lead by the Egrets now is 4-2 after the Bundy RBI, and Post comes up. And he is able to get Post popped up. That one's out into the left field. Dannard's there, so that's the 2nd out. Runners at 1st and 2nd. Egrets leading the Kings 4-2. Romano, the shortstop, top of the order, once again. And he hits that one very hard into left field, but Dannard is there. He catches the line drive. So that is in the end of the inning, or the end of the half inning, I should say. Kings now come up, trailing once again by 2. And we see a pinch hitter, Allens. So Maddie will be exiting after that 3rd inning pitched. Oh, and he's hit by a pitch. Okay, so we'll put him on base with nobody down. And it's popped up. Popped in the center, and Fisher's there, and he has it. That was Chatty. And so now we move on to Herbs. Takes that one inside, and it's popped up. And he's out. Is that Golder? Yeah, Golder, third baseman, is settled. So that one for the out. Second out. Leone. And that one is out into right field, but Castor... Oh, Castor was on the run. It was a tough play to make. But he was up to the task and managed to catch that one for the out. So we move to the fourth, and we'll see a new pitcher here in place of Maddie. Reed. Reed now on the hill for the Overland Kings. And they would love to keep things where they're at so they can try to put some offense together and come back here at home. So that first pitch to Fisher resulted in out. Now Newman is up, and Newman hits that one. It's hit out to Olaf, but he's able to glove it and throw back in time for the out. So very impressive play there. And so Castor now is up to bat, the right fielder. And that one is, that one's hit very, very hard, but it's in foul territory. So that will be a strike. And no balls to the right fielder for the Egrets. Reed pitching for the Kings and back inside for a ball. 1-1 to Castor. Top of the fourth, leading by 2. Ball! 2 balls and 1 strike. Reed stares and delivers. Back outside, ball. Righty sidearm pitcher there. He's having trouble finding the zone. And then back across there, and he hits that one very hard. It's into the right field. It's going to be off the wall, and Leone's going to have to chase it down. He won't be able to advance to second, but that is a solid single. And he is on base now with 2 down. And Bestall up to bat. First baseman for the Egrets. It's down the line to the third baseman, who makes an unnecessary relay throw to Olaf, but nevertheless they get the lead runner out in time. To the bottom we go. And we're going to have another pitch here. Bobo in for Tannard. Alright, so an offensive sub there and a strike. Post had him swinging hard on that one. And then back to the outside of the plate. So Post is ahead very quickly on this one against Bobo. And then, it's a strike out! So he delivers the K. Impressive, Post. And records the first out. So that one's hit back to him, and he records an assist there. So now 2 down, and Post really taking care of business. And that one's he popped him up. So he didn't throw too many pitches, and he was directly responsible for 2 of those outs. Very, very good inning there for Post. Let's see if the Haunted Egrets offense can match that performance and perhaps add on to the lead. Up by 2, 4-2. And Toby's popped up. That's over on the left field side. Dannard is under it for the out. So now Golder, the third baseman. Reed delivers. And it's inside. It's a ball. Kind of backed Golder up a little bit. So 1-0. And then back outside for a strike. Reed gives him a pitch to the inside now, so the count is 2 balls and 1 strike to Golder. Top of the 5th. With his team leading 4-2. Takes the ball on the inside, so 3-1 now. And Reed then comes back and a strike! A swinging strike, so full count. And here comes the pitch. Strikeout! He struck out Golder. So Reed with the K in the 5th. And that one's hit down the line. Foul. Bundy, catcher up to bat. And that pitch is inside. Oh, it looked like it was going to be over the plate and then went inside for a ball. 1-1. And then back outside, he did bat at that one, and it's popped up. Jody moves back. It's in foul territory, but he has plenty of room, and makes that catch. So the side is retired. We move to the bottom. Overland Kings, home team up to bat. Trying to claw back those 2 runs and gain the lead. So Olaf, he's popped into... Wow, that was interesting. Toby was kind of just rushing over. He made the catch right by the second base there. And so Jody now, the catcher, is up to bat. Post. Delivers him a ball outside, 82 miles an hour. 1 ball and no strikes to Jody. Back inside. Strike. 1-1. 1-1 to Jody. Post. Finds and delivers, and it's back across the zone there. Jody swings at it. It's popped up, however. It's on the infield side. Golder's there, and he's under it, and he grabs it for the out. So we're now to the pitcher, Reed, who in his few plate appearances has managed to bat 1,000, but that's not going to be a hit there. That is just Golder gathering under it and collecting the third out of the frame. So the Egrets now up to bat once again. And it is Reed on the hill for the Kings. Post. The pitcher will lead us off. And that pitch is in on the hands. He popped him up into the foul third base side. 1 strike, 2 post from Reed. No balls, 1 strike. Lines and delivers, and that's way outside. It just started that sidearm motion, way on one side, moved to the other. 1-1 now, and then back to the center, and he does bat at that one, and it's out. And that was Olaf running out there. He grabs that one for the out. Romano, the shortstop, back at the top of the order. Reed gives him a pitch that he pops up. That's on the third base side. And Chatty, no, it's not Chatty, it's Olaf, actually, runs all the way down fairly close to third base and makes that catch. So Fisher now the center fielder. Reed. Oh, he swung at that one. That went way across the zone. And fooled him well. No balls. 1 strike to Fisher. And then that one is also outside, but he laid off of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And then back across the center there, and he does bat at it. It's popped up. Herbs is there, he's under it, calling for it, and he has it for the out. So we move to the bottom of the 6th. Kings still trailing by 2. They have been since the 3rd. And what is this? A pitching change. Jackson now in for post. And he immediately induces a ground ball out to Romano. Throws it over to Bestall for the out. Herb's now up. Bats at that one. It's just popped up. It's Romano kind of moves in just a little bit in front of the line. Got his glove up. He's got it. Perfect. 2 down. Leone now the right fielder. Jackson winds and delivers. It's outside. Kind of trails outside. Looked like it was going to go inside. Went outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. And then back inside for a strike. Similar placement. And that's good control there by Jackson. And then once again, a strike right on the outside of the corner, so he's keeping Leone guessing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Back to the inside, and Leone fouls that one, kind of in on the hands. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Leone. And the pitch there is back on the inside, and once again fouled. He can't lay off that one, and he is not able to get a good swing on it. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Leone. Inside for a ball, he backs him off the plate, and then now Jackson with 2 balls and 2 strikes, winds and delivers, and it's back outside for a ball, so we've got a full count. Leone, the right fielder, full count, 2 down, bottom of the 6th, trailing by 2. And it's inside, he walked him. So Leone walks, and Jackson put him on base. That was a lot of pitches in that at-bat. And there's a swinging strike by Bobo. And Jackson with the man on first now. Back on the inside, he backs Bobo off. 1-1, the count to the left fielder. And that one's hit down the line to the third baseman. It's Golder. He's able to throw up to Romano and then up to Toby. And that is the 3rd out. So once again, the Egrets come up to bat. Newman, left fielder, going to lead this one off, top of the 7th. And it's hit back up to Reed, who just gloves it and throws over to Kenny for the out. And then Castor, the right fielder, is up. Reed gives him a pitch that he hits, and it was right over the zone. Hits it out into right field. Leone's there. Gathers it for the 2nd out. Bestall, the first baseman, is going to take his turn against Reed. Top of the 7th. Leading by 2. And he hits that one. It's an infield pop-up. It is Herbs who comes in for this one. He's under it. And he has it for the out. So that is a very quiet and quick half inning. Kings, once again, with their opportunity to try and bridge the gap. Kenny is going to lead this one off. He's your first baseman. And that one's hit up to Toby. And then thrown over for a quick out. Jackson getting it done on the hill for the Egrets. Been shutting them down. And so now Ronald. And he hits that one over to Golder. And Golder throws about well in time. Not really any question there at all. Olaf now, the shortstop. And he hits that one. It's hit back up to center. A diving Romano cannot get it. And it's in the center, and he's on base safely with a single. Jody, the catcher. And that one's also hit back up to center. Wow, another dive by Romano. He's really laying out for these balls, but so far not successful. So now we've got a runner at first and second. Oh, and we've got all kinds of things going on. We've got a pinch hitter and a relief pitcher going on. So completely new players going on here. So that's Ryan for the Kings and Louie for the Egrets. Runners at first and second, 2 down, bottom of the 7th. Home team trying to, strike 2, trying to equalize things, but down on the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryan, and it's outside for a ball. The count 2-2. Runners at first and second, bottom of the 7th. Trailing by 2. The pitch is inside. He struck him out. He struck him out. Incredible. Well, that ends the threat there in the inning. And we will see another pitching change for the Kings. Doctor coming in. Impressive. And that first pitch is... oh, it's hit right into the stands. Home run. Toby made that look easy. I guess that's why he plays professional 8-bit baseball. Golder, the third baseman, now up. Inside, and he bats it over on the first base side. Foul. No balls, 1 strike to Golder. Doctor delivers. Inside, it's a ball. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And back outside for a strike. So now he's ahead on the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. His team now trailing by 3. And that is lightly hit up to Herbs, who throws to Kinney for the out. So they're able to get an out there finally after the homer. And Bundy. Strike on the outside. No balls, 1 strike to Bundy. Doctor. It's only outside. That was a ball. So 1 ball and 1 strike now to Bundy. 1 down, top of the 8th. Egrets leading the Kings 5-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he swings at that one. It was across the plate, and it's out into right. Leone's there. Popped him up for the out. Louie now, the relief pitcher. And he'll take his at-bat. It's popped up, and he's on base. He got a hit. That is a safe hit by Louie. So, in an unusual turn, the pitcher gets on, which brings up Romano. The inning is still going. Top of the 8th. He fouls on the third base side for the first strike. No balls, 1 strike to Romano. Doctor stares and delivers, and then it's back outside for a ball. And then inside, he bats that one, and it's out. It's out into right field for a hit. So he advances. Louie on the base path and gets on base himself, and Fisher's now up, the center fielder for the Egrets with 2 down. Runners at first and second. Doctor on the hill, and he gave up the home run there, and then now is running into a little bit of a jam, but he does pop him up there. It's out into left field. Bobo's running, and he's got it. So there's your 3rd out. That will retire the side after another run is scored on the home run. And now trailing by 3, the home team Kings take their chance at bat. And it's a big swing by Chatty there through the pitch from Louie. Strike 1. No balls. 1 strike. And then back inside for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes to Chatty from Louie. The Egrets lefty sidearm pitcher. And then... he strikes him out! Impressive. Louie coming in and gathering another K. So Herbs is up to the inside, and that is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Louie back inside for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes to Herbs. King's second baseman. Winds, delivers. Back outside. He tapped it very lightly, and it's going to be a tough play. Romano throws, but it's in time. Very good throw from Romano. Herbs has got some speed on him, and so that was not an easy play to make. Leone now, the right fielder for the Kings. Back outside, that's a ball. And so 1 ball and no strikes to Leone. Louie winds and delivers, and he bats it down. It's into center field. It's popped up into center field, and it's Fisher on the run, who is finally able to get in position and make the catch for the out. So we move to the 9th. Last chance for the Egrets to add on to their 3-run lead. It's not a lot. And Newman fouls the first pitch on the third base side. No balls and 1 strike. Doctor on the hill for the Kings. Inside strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Lines and delivers. Oh, he struck him out! Impressive pitching there. Gathers the K. That's another strike. He's not slowing down. That's the right fielder Caster now, swinging through that one. No balls and 1 strike to Caster. Doctor. And that one's hit down on the hands, but he hits it out of the outfield. He got above Herbs' head, and Ronald's going to have to chase it down. He's up to second base. He's still winding second. Oh, wow, that just got away from everybody, and he's up to third base now in scoring position, just 90 feet away from adding on another run here in the 9th inning. Just 1 down. Bestall, the first baseman, up to bat. Doctor gives him a pitch on the inside. He's popped up. He's popped up over on the third base side, and Chetty is out there. He's under it. He's calling for it. And okay, well, now we've got 2 down, so the threat is a little bit lessened, but Toby now up to bat, second baseman. Oh, and he's popped up as well, and it's Jody moving back into foul territory for that one. So that ends the frame, and the runner on third is stranded. So the home team now, with their chance to try and come back, a deficit of 3 runs, bottom of the 9th, Bobo leading us off. Oh, and he's going to be hit by a pitch. All right, so that will go down as a walk in the stat books. And then a very big foul ball into the stands, a memento for some lucky fan. Kenny, the first baseman. 0-2 after that strike from Louie. No balls, 2 strikes to Kenny. Runner at first, down by 3. And he bats at that one. Oh, it's hit right back up to Louie, who just throws over quickly. Almost got a second out, but not in time. Now 1 down. And that pitch is thrown and hit over the zone, and that is going... Oh, what happened there? Fisher misjudged it, but he got the lead runner out. Incredible, because he hadn't tagged up. He allowed it to drop, and so the lead runner then is thrown out. So 2 down now for Olaf, and it's down the line. It's down the line, and it's up to second. It's out. The game is over, and the visiting Egrets have won 5-2. Well, there you have it. Post gets the win. Louie a save. And 2 home runs by Toby. What a game. Hope you enjoyed it.